Okay, so today's thing is just going to be what are 3 shows that you can watch over and over and over again until you die?
Chuck.
Yes, I know that is true. You want to explain why you like Chuck?
Not without going into some real depressing stuff, but
Chuck?
it's just a show that makes me feel safe and makes me happy. So I love that show. I get lost in that show and everything about it.
If you haven't watched Chuck, it's about a computer science nerd, like a Circuit City worker or whatever, Best Buy worker, and the government. Somehow he has all the knowledge of the world inside his head, and he's
all like government secrets.
All government secrets,
and then he ends up he's just like a nerd guy, and
he falls in love with the spy.
Well, no, then all these government agencies. It's a great show. Stop. All of these government agencies want him to be a spy for them, so it's just a really good show.
Chuck. Okay.
Chuck. That's one.
For me, The Office, of course. And this will be the next thing we watch on Peacock because I don't know how I can justify $9.95 a month if we're not watching something on Peacock. So I don't have to say anything. I know it's a basic answer. I know a lot of people are watching The Office, and it's a great show. It was the reason why I was in business school, and I thought that's what life was going to be like. Like, we'd all play pranks on each other, and I one day might become the cool boss, the world's greatest boss. But spoiler alert, guess what? The corporate world sucks, and it's nothing like The Office, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's good, though. They probably extended it a little bit longer than they should have, and once they lost Michael Scott, Steve Carell, that show did take a hit. They were trying to do new things and it just wasn't sticking, but they kind of wrapped it up all together. And there's a lot of good sub stories. Like, every person probably has a little story to them, so I like that.
Number 2, I think for me, which I'm currently I have so many shows, but I'm currently in the middle of Smart Guy, which I've watched over and over again. And
your brother is smart!
And every single time I am disappointed because it needed more than 3 seasons. That's a fact.
I absolutely agree with you on that.
People are crazy.
I need to know what they were
Disney
thinking.
Executives or whoever. Was it on ABC? I think it was an ABC show.
Or Disney or something like that.
Anyway, I don't know what they were thinking, canceling the show after only 3 seasons.
Yeah.
It's literally such a good show.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of... I'm on the last season, the last couple of episodes again.
And it was black excellence, straight up.
It's so good.
Everybody's so good on that show, too.
They're all great actors.
It was really good.
Sure. Yep.
And they actually... we were talking about that creepy episode. They did some crazy stuff before.
The one where they fall for the video game creator or whatever who was in a kid's chat room. And then, he's just like a predator and stuff, but a great
He's
show.
like, hey guys, I'm building this new surfing game. Just take your tops off, It's like,
yeah.
Come on, bro.
They go over a lot of... Just like Boy Meets World.
That's your third one?
No.
Okay. So my second one was actually going to be Boy Meets World. So segue. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Threw the alley-oop and I dunked it home.
Yes.
Boy Meets World, hands down. Taught you all about life lessons. And you always say that you like the younger ones where he's in middle school and stuff like that. But for me...
when he meets Topanga for the first time.
Yeah, that's cool and stuff. But when he actually gets to high school, that's when shit actually picks up. And every episode starts clicking. And who can hate Eric Matthews? All the funny stuff that he says throughout the whole time.
His lucky penny.
Oh, man. So good. I don't have to say anything about Boy Meets World. But yeah, you put that on right now, I'll be binging that all day long. So
there's so many great...
Last one.
So many great shows. So many great shows. Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's so good. Got him to watch the seasons.
This is true.
I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender like.
Remember when you were frauding? You're like, I'm gonna buy some Funko
30
Pops.
times.
I'm gonna buy
I
some.
wanted to, but then where are we gonna put them? Like,
You
where
can
would you put Funko Pops?
Anywhere. You have so many shelves. You add new shelves for the hell of it. Why don't you get another one of those shelves up there on that side?
I'm not gonna
strictly
put.
for. That's what I want in my man cave. I want shelves just so I can put up Funko Pops.
Okay, well maybe you can put it in your little man cave, but not like out here.
I think I need a Appa Funko Pop if I have one. Definitely want Aang, Zuko, and
my brother's actually a huge Avatar: The Last Airbender fan too.
I saw. Did he get them all?
Yes. So he
should protect them.
He actually pre-ordered all of the Avatar: The Last Airbender Funko Pops. And he has a collection.
You're gonna cry.
Actually, my little brother's the reason I got into Avatar: The Last Airbender. But
shout out Luis.
Yes. Oh yeah, cool. Some technical difficulties, but we fixed it. Anyway, we were shouting out my brother who
put you on to Avatar.
Avatar.
That was your last
But
episode.
not only that, like he follows our
channel
and samosas. He fucking hates everybody, but I somehow got him to follow us, so
maybe
that's a sign you guys should follow
maybe
us
at 5
too. Because if my favorite Gen Zer follows us, is that what you call you?
Is he a Gen Zer?
Yeah.
1996?
7.
Oh shit.
I think he just made it. I think that's where Gen Z starts.
Gen Y is like 2000, right? That's
yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Gen Z.
We're millennials? Yeah, we're millennials. You might, I don't know, the way you be acting sometimes, I think you're a baby boomer.
He thinks I act old all the time.
All the time. You want to go back to 1950 so badly, but then when you realize you're going to be sent to the back or like fucking segregated from all the basic rights, and then you're like, oh shit, maybe this was a bad time period to be in.
Yeah.
Screw that shit.
I love old stuff.
You old fart.
Yeah.
My last favorite show, Fresh Prince.
Great
Will
show.
Smith. Actually, just like Boy Meets World, those two are hand in hand. The Office is. I'm missing Parks and Rec. It's tough.
It's
very tough. But
I only went based off of shows that I just like keep rewatching and like literally Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think I've watched.
I think if Will Smith
close
passes
to 50 times.
I think when Will Smith ever passes, whatever, and he's immortal, so hopefully that's not for like another 50 years. But if Will Smith ever passes, man, that's going to be like the biggest blow for us millennials. A lot of people that grew up watching it, because this man gave us so many things, and he's still an inspiration to this day. Except for that old Jada Pinkett BS stuff, she's trying to be Claire from The Office, from Modern Family, out here.
Not even.
Anyways, but yeah, Fresh Prince, man, just everything was so good about that one. The jokes are so good, written well. Another Black excellence comedy that stood the time.
But I want to say that I think Modern Family is going to be. I think I'm going to start rewatching again. In all honesty,
I'm with you. I need to watch it.
It's worth rewatching and rewatching. It's definitely going to be one of those shows.
It's
going to be another Chuck for me. In all honesty,
yeah.
I just any show that gives me comfort and while making me laugh.
Oh man, I'm thinking about that scene that makes us crack up. Like, so there's two gay characters. And...
No. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it.
And the one gay character, Cam, his mom, like never approved of his lover.
Well, his whole family.
His whole family, I guess. And that whole episode is so funny because she's on her deathbed.
She's
like,
where the grandmother is dying.
Yeah.
Cam's grandmother.
Yeah.
And Cam asks his husband Mitch to hide that they are married, that they are a couple. Right? Do they hide it from grandma?
Well, the whole thing was like,
or do they hide it
Mitch knows that she never liked him, Mitch.
Okay, so no, the grandmother knows. Yeah,
and he didn't want to be at that thing, but everybody on Cameron's family is there, and they're really upset. And Mitch, rightfully so, didn't want to be there because she always called him a sissy. or like said like, why don't you go wear makeup or something like that, you know? So the grandmother left gifts for the entire family, including Cameron and Mitch, and everybody else was very thoughtful and well thought out and everything like that. Their adopted daughter got a bunch of lipsticks. Red lipsticks that were like slightly used. Well, anyways, there was a bag full of like lipsticks, and the daughter of the two gay parents thought it was for her, but because there was a message in there, she's like, "Hope you enjoy this, sissy." And the daughter was like, "Oh, she's like, why does she always call me sissy? That's such a cute nickname," or something like that. And Mitch actually got her gift, which is like a Oriental fan, whatever. So because she's racist too, I guess. They mixed up the gifts. But Cameron realized that, so he tried to hide it really fast. But then Mitch actually found out what he was supposed to get, and all along he was right that the grandma never liked Mitch all along, right? So there's this scene where they're all like arguing, and then it just cut to Cameron and Mitch is like, "Kiss me like a sissy."
Kiss me like the sissy I am.
Anyways, honestly, there's so many funny scenes on that.
So this is it for today's episode. I hope you guys laughed with us.
What are your favorite shows? Drop it down in the comments right below.
Yeah.
I'm Samosa. She's Tequila. Stay classy, internet. No? Is that our sign off?
Stay classy.
Au revoir, Shoshana.
Bye.